Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Jeffrey, and I am your host for this afternoon, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. It feels like we're back at home, you know, because we are San Francisco Recovery Theater, and this is Ground Zero, the Tenderloin. Before we start, I want to make sure that everybody understands who we are and where we are and what we're about. A lot of people have fear around the title recovery. Recovery is a bad word. People get scared. They think of dope fiends. They think of people who are just totally have lost their lives and lost their way. We don't believe that. Recovery is nothing more than discovery. Recovery is about change. Recovery is about growth. Recovery is about life. And that's what we're going to explore today, life. And I want each and every one of you to go on this trip with us, because we have a theme. It's called Night at the Black Hawk, after the famous trumpet player Miles Davis, who used to rehearse right down the street. The Black Hawk Jazz Club was at the other end of the corner, and it was one of the most famous places for artists and musicians in the TL. So we're gonna kind of go back in time. So I want you to use your imagination back into a time when jazz was king. One, two, three. Ah, yeah. Okay, I think I'm getting it, huh? Yeah, I think I can feel it. I feel this. In the pre-dawn hours, deep in the armpit of San Francisco's Tenderloin district, the hustle and bustle of the night creatures can be heard as they scurry about in hopes of finding shelter before the sun catches them unprotected. As we focus in on the corner of Turk and Hyde, previous location of the famous Black Hawk Jazz Club, the emptiness of the space screams of a need to be fenced in. An area that now houses a parking lot in the heart of one of San Francisco's most densely populated neighborhoods in San Francisco. Now, as you know, there's a number of names in history about how the Tenderloin got its name. Many people think it's a copy of the place in New York. There's a similar place, the Tenderloin in New York, right? But people used to love the Tenderloin back in the day, back when it was the Barbary Coast, because the police officers, it was the easiest beat. And that's why they said it was the best cut of meat, the Tenderloin. But you know what? We all know that the Tenderloin is really the soft inner thighs of a prostitute. Now, the Tenderloin borders Mission and Market Street, and it's sheltered by Nob Hill. It's got a great history, survived the California Gold Rush. Anybody hip to the Maltese Falcon? Remember that? Hey, the writer used to live right up the street, Dashiell Hammett. But the most important fact about the Tenderloin, for our purposes, is the Black Hawk Jazz Club. Now, the Black Hawk Jazz Club represents San Francisco in its entirety. Many people were founded at the Black Hawk. Modern jazz quartet, San Francisco's favorite son, Johnny Mathis, was discovered at the Black Hawk Jazz Club. It's walking distance from here, right down the street. Everybody was at the Black Hawk. It was the one place the artist could go. But you know, the police didn't really like the Black Hawk Jazz Club. It was one of those places where youngsters used to stand outside and smoke that monkey dust and listen to devil music. We had to stop it. But you know what they did in San Francisco tradition? The owners of the Black Hawk Jazz Club took chicken wire and they ran it down the middle of the club. Youngsters on one side and adults on the other, and never the two shall mix, but they could all listen to the same thing, jazz, jazz. Well, to kind of personalize it, you know, there are two gentlemen that kind of hang out on the corner of Turk and Hyde. You know that park over there? You know? They're renovating it right now. Each day they would meet on this corner right there at the bus stop. One of them lived there. Must be homeless. He's been wearing the same clothes for the past 5 years. And he meets his buddy every day at 5:30 in the morning right there on the bus stop. And his buddy walks up with a work suit on. He's got one of those Fred Flintstone lunch pails. It must be at least 20 years old. And they talk every day about the trials and tribulations of the world. What do you think? I don't understand. Where did all the black folks go in San Francisco? I don't know. Well, what do you think? Is this still a union town? I don't know. They back and forth they go. Arguing, solving all the solutions of the world, but they would always come back to one thing, and that's called love. Because you see, they were both musicians at the Black Hawk Jazz Club, and they were both in love with the same woman. Sounds like a familiar story, doesn't it? Oh, she's fine. She's absolutely fine. Had a daughter and a baby, got a job, she's gone. These two are the ones that are still pining away for days long gone. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I want you to come with me back when a day when jazz was king. Come with me to the Black Hawk Jazz Club. Thank you. I think without further ado, we need to bring one of these loving gentlemen up, don't you? We need to hear the story about that woman that got away. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give you Mr. Eric Ward.
All right, how you doing this evening? It's a pleasure to see you. Let me tell you about this girl. They say, Ruby, you're like a dream, not quite what you seem. And though my heart may break when I awake, let it be so. I only know, Ruby, it's you. They say, Ruby, you're like a song. You don't know your right from wrong. In your eyes I see heartaches for me. Right from the start, who stole my heart? Ruby, it's you. I hear your voice and I must run to you. I have no choice, so what else could I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame. Into my life you came. Though I should be where I still don't care. Right from the start, who stole my heart, Ruby? It's you. to you. I have no choice, so what else could I do? They say, Ruby, you're like a flame. Into my life you came. Though I should be where I still don't care. Right from the start, who stole my heart, Ruby? It's you. I only know I love you so, Ruby, it's you. Right from the start, who stole my heart, Ruby? It's you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ward. Man. That was smooth, wasn't it? Smooth as glass. Well, we're going to keep on rolling, but I think it's only important, in case I forget, we run out of time, that you know who our background, or should I say frontground players are, right? We got Dave Austin and Trio Swing. Dave Austin on piano. Chuck Bennett on bass. Bob Blankenship on skins. Gordon Fells on reeds. And of course, yours truly on microphone. So let us continue on. I think it's very important that we represent the community at all costs. We have a local talent here, Miss Gayle Rosemont. Come on up and let them know what day will be ours.
Our day will come and we'll have everything. We'll share the joy that falling in love can bring. No one can tell me that I'm too young to know that I love you so, and you love me. Oh, our day will come if we just wait a while. No tears for us. Think love and wear a smile. Our dreams are magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Oh yeah. Joy that falling in love can bring. Our dreams are magic. have to do is just wait a while. No tears for us. Fake love and wear a smile. Our dreams are magic because we'll always stay in love this way. Our day will come. Our day will come, yeah. Yes, our day will come. It'll come. It'll come. Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gayle Rosemont. Doesn't she know what she's doing? I just wanted to let you know, of course, I've got to shamelessly plug that SF Recovery Theater is going to be coming out with our CD. I guess it's an EP now. I don't know what they call it, you know. Whatever they put on the computer and you can download, that's what we're doing. But that's one of the featured songs on that album, and I'll make sure you guys know. Kathy, I'll make sure you guys have the link so that everybody can get access to this when we finally press it on out. Thank you, Gayle. Thank you. We also have another young lady that's going to bring you back, and I want you to give her your applause. I don't know what she's going to sing because, you know, some folks have the opportunity to change their mind at the last minute, and we just got to go with it. Isn't that right, fellas? So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss Helen Marie Thomas.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello.
radios wanna hear. I've been needing you so. After the lights go down, after the lights go down, Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Helen Marie Thomas. Thank you so much. Well, as you can tell, I took my coat off because it's obviously getting a little hot in here. And I don't mean just the temperature outside. We've got a few more singers, and I got something I want to do. I think it's only proper that we discuss one of the young ladies. I won't mention her name. We all know who she is. In the Tenderloin. Dave, remember Minnie? Yes, I think we're going to do a little bit of that. Now, I may need some audience participation. So if you're a little bit shy, then just stay where you are. But if you're not shy, where's that lady in the purple? I know you're not shy. Come on, I want to hear that voice. I'm going to need you to support this effort as we do all people that are in need in the community. Okay? All right, Dave, give me some vamp here. We're going to do my rendition. This is the story of Minnie the Moocher. She was a low-down hoochie coocher. Minnie was tough, the toughest, roughest, frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Hidey, 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 oh! Hidey, hidey, hidey. Hidey, 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 ho. Minnie fell in love with a bloke named Smokey, even though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and taught her how to kick the gong around. Hidey, 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 ho. Hidey, 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 hee. Diddy-da-diddy-da-diddy-da-doo. Hidey, hooty, hooty, hoo. Now Minnie had a dream of the King of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her his townhouse and all his horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. Minnie sat around with $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. Sat around, counted them all 1,000,000 times. Hidey, 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 oh! Hidey, 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 hee. Hiddy-diddy-diddy-diddy-diddy-diddy. Da-da-dee-da-da-dee. Well, they took Minnie to the place where they take the crazies. Unfortunately, Min is now pushing up daisies. So we're gonna sing this homage to Minnie the Moocher, and we're getting ready to go to Hollywood and Broadway with all this info. So ready? Poor man. Got 3. One more. Poor man. All right, we're going to Broadway. Everybody with me? Poor man. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an homage. We all know who Minnie is. We all have a Minnie in our life. Without much further ado, I also need to pay homage to the Tenderloin. You know, there was a young lady that was discovered by the Johnny Otis Band by the name of EDDY James. She used to roll through the TL and was one of the finest women at the time. So without further ado, I want to give you San Francisco's best kept secret, Miss Cherie Taylor.
Hey, good afternoon, people. How are you today? Oh, it feels good to be back at the Cadillac. I'd like to give a shout out to Pam Coates, who couldn't be here today because of an unfortunate accident. So we need to keep her in our prayers. So this next song goes out to Pam and to all you lovers in the house. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and my life is like a song. Ooh, yeah, at last. The sky above is blue. My heart was wrapped in clover the day that I looked at you. I found a dream that I could dream of, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. And whoa, you smile, just smile. And then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, 'cause you are mine at last. Mr. Dave Austin. A dream that I could dream of, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. And whoa, you smile. you smiled your smile, and then the spell was cast. And here we are in heaven, 'cause you are mine.
Ladies and gentlemen, at last, ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Cherie Taylor. Cherie Taylor. Well, this is our afternoon here in the Tenderloin. You know, I think it's only fair. The musicians spend so much time backing up singers and kind of making us sound real, real good. I think it's only fair that we give them a chance to freewheel. Don't you? You know, they used to have jam sessions at the Black Hawk. And I know I'm putting them on the spot, but that's what we do, isn't it? Come on now, you guys know what to do. Let's give the drummer, let's give the bass, let's give the reeds, and let's give Dave some time. We'll give him what about, how much time we got, Kathy? Yeah, give him about 3 minutes because we got a closing number. All right, Dave? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I give you Dave Austin and Trio They Swing. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Dave Austin and Trio de Swing. You know, as we bring our little lunchtime affair to a close, I think it's only fair that we acknowledge San Francisco as a whole. And there's nobody better to do that than Mr. Eric Ward, San Francisco resident.
Resident and native San Franciscan. You don't see us very often. If you are, be proud, because you're part of a dying breed in this town in which you were born. But the thing is, you know, our hearts always remain. No matter where we go, no matter how big the world, our hearts always remain in our hometown. The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome's seems of another day. I've been terribly alone, and I've been forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air, I know, 'cause I ain't got no hair. My love waits there in San Francisco, above the blue and windy sea. When I come home to you, San Francisco, your golden sun will shine for God bless you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eric Ward. Well, I'm getting ready to turn over your regularly scheduled lobby back to the Cadillac Hotel. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Once again, we are SF Recovery Theater. We're going to be around. We're not going anywhere. Kathy knows me. Anytime you need it, you let me know. Okay? We'll be back. But I want to thank my musicians, Gordon Fells, My Blankenship, Chuck Bennett, Dave Austin, and of course the singers Cherie, Gayle, Helen, Eric, and yours truly. All right, Gayle, it's on you.
'Cause you are mine.
at last. Mr. Dave Austin. A dream that I could dream of, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I've never known. And whoa, you smiled, you smiled, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, 'cause you are my